Children are abused and neglected every day in every community, including yours. It's hard to write about child abuse without sounding alarmist, but the truth is that the statistics reflect a reality that is deeply alarming.
I witnessed that, literally throwing my 6-month-old baby brother across the room because he was crying. I know I screamed and punched at him and poured heaps of abuse at him when he did that. After one family argument, when I challenged Dad's behavior, he picked up the axe and chased me around the neighborhood street. Me screaming and hysterical, yet as usual, neighbors did nothing. No one reported him on Mom. No one helped us out, ever.
Every year, as many as 275 million children worldwide become caught in the crossfire of domestic violence and suffer the full consequences of a turbulent home life. Violence against children involves physical and psychological abuse and injury, neglect or negligent treatment, exploitation and sexual abuse.
As a young child, as soon as my dad started yelling when he was drunk, I was locked in my bedroom in the dark, crying while my dad belted my mom. I could hear everything, the yelling, the crying. As I got older, I would get my little brother and sister, hide them in my room, then run out of my room to help my mom. Sometimes I would get it trying to protect them. I hated going to school. I couldn't concentrate. Who could be bothered with it? Everyone sitting up nicely doing their work, and me pretending I wasn't worried about going home to protect my mom and siblings again.
The consequences of domestic violence can span generations. The effects of violent behavior tend to stay with children long after they leave the childhood home. Boys who are exposed to their parents' domestic violence are twice as likely to become abusive men as are the sons of non-violent parents. Furthermore, girls who witness their mothers being abused are more likely to accept violence in a marriage than girls who come from non-violent homes.
Now we live in a new house. I'm happy because Dad isn't around, and Mom smiles a lot now, and I can talk to her about anything. I feel safe because we have special telephone numbers to call if there is a problem, like that finding us.
Our imaginations train to come to terms with the fact that the very people who are meant to care for their children commit such brutalities. So, we do our best to keep this reality at a safe distance and tell ourselves, not in my family, not among my friends, not in my community.
I survived 4 years of abuse in my own house. I survived the suicide attempt, yet the scars are still there. In the past, I cried myself to sleep because of the horrific memories I had. But today, 5 years after it ended, I cry because it still affects me. I've moved on, or so I think. I've forgiven the man who killed my spirit, took my innocence, and stole my childhood.
Acknowledge the reward of being where you are now. Your desperation will take you to the answer you are looking for. Take 100% responsibility of everything that happens to you. Don't blame others, and don't blame yourself. Guilt is a way to avoid responsibility. Forgive others, because they can only give you what they have. Forgive yourself, because it was all part of a perfect plan for your personal evolution. stay away from everything that disempowers you. And surround yourself with people who will help you grow. Find a vision that is greater than your past, your present, and what you thought of as your future. Help others and give yourself the opportunity to accept that you are in this world to be happy.